Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is your daily news. It is a beautiful morning here in Palo Alto, California, and famous resident Arthur Kornberg has unfortunately passed away at the age of 89. Arthur was a very respected man in the Palo Alto community and on even more of a broad spectrum within the science community, with his discoveries of DNA molecules being duplicated in the bacteria cell and much more. We're going to go over a quick summary of what Arthur Kornberg brought to the community and what he did in his career of being a biochemist. Arthur Kornberg was born March 3rd of 1918 in New York City, New York, to his father Joseph and his mother Lena. Arthur began his education at a public school and was planning on funding his college education with the help of scholarships. He started off wanting to become a doctor, but found his strong suit being in the science department. Early on in his career, his primary research interests were in biochemistry, especially enzyme chemistry and the DNA replication. Later, he began his teaching career as a professor at Washington University, but decided to stop teaching and continue with his research. Not long after he stopped teaching, he was able to isolate the DNA polymerizing enzyme, which earned him the 1959 Nobel Prize 3 years later. Later, he switched to the University of Stanford and remained there for the rest of his life. He was also socially very aware and now knew he had a say in the community and used his quote unquote power to inspire people to go out there and discover something new. On November 21st, 1943, Kornberg married Sylvie Ruth Levy, also a biochemist. She worked closely with Kornberg and contributed significantly to the discovery of DNA polymerase. Arthur and Sylvie Kornberg had three sons, Roger, Thomas, and Kenneth. Like I said earlier in the video, in 1959, Arthur Kornberg received the Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine for his discovery of the mechanisms in the biological synthesis of ribonucleic acid and deoxyribonucleic acid. Arthur Kornberg died on October 26th of 2007 at Stanford Hospital from respiratory failure. He was survived by his third wife Carolyn and three sons. Many of his children and grandchildren turn out to be intellectuals. Together, they are referred to as the Kornberg School of Biochemistry. He also left on an amazing legacy for his name and for his family. In summary, Arthur Kornberg is best remembered for his work on deoxyribonucleic acid, also known as DNA polymerase. In 1956, he identified DNA polymerase in the intestinal bacterium E. coli and recognized it as an essential enzyme for replication. He has done much for the research of deoxyribonucleic acid and will be well missed within the Palo Alto community and the science community. And although he's gone, he will never be forgotten. We would like to thank you for tuning in to your daily news. We hope you have a great rest of your day.